There he goes. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Sarr, also Thomas out there, and it's Temple in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, they've got Ingram, the dude out there with Marion, and it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Halloween night. Greg, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Hey, Kevin, before the game, I asked MP if he had any concerns about his individual matchup in this one. He said, I'm focused on doing whatever I can to help my team tonight. And that starts with being the best point guard on the floor. Those are the words of a true leader. Guys?
And at that position, that is exactly what you need, D.A. Thank you. The dude, and he goes in for the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
For three. Rebound, Washington. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
From outside, off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's the three. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Song. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Temple following the bucket by the Nets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And that one's good, the dude.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Carrington. To the inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Ingram trying to get open. 2 points. That one goes. The dude's got 12.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Halliburton passes to Thomas. Now Sarr sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Thomas grabs the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Trichet. Again, the Nets for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wizards trail by 9. Halliburton for 3. And another miss by Washington. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Heat.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Wizards making a switch here. James is checked in. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Dude.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Temple. Over Marion. And again, Washington, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Humphries checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Carter's checked in. Pass to James. Clock at 6. And another miss by Washington.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the NBA helping.
We're going out there, no let up.
And so James will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 14-point game. We've got Marion, the dude out there with Ingram. And it's Barlow in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Sarr gets the bucket. The Nets shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Wizards trail by 12. Here he goes. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And the Nets with possession. Down low, here's Marion, and the dunk by Marion.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Al Russell. Pass to Sarr. Sarr sets the screen for James. Driving inside. And the layup is good. James has got his third basket of the night right there.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's the dude. James defending. And stolen by Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And they pick up 2.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Walsh. There's the lob to the hoop. And Sarr throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Russell passes to Sarr. Russell inside. He's got 6. Pass to Walsh. 5 on the clock. Here's James. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. James has got 9.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The dude, it's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now, here's James. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. And Russell gets it to go.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And the shot goes in. And that's 23 points for the dude.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Russell. 9 points in the game so far. And Sarr throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the dude, James covering. Barlow passes to Marion. Here's the dude. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Sarr. And it's Ingram missing. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Walsh. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And so he hits both. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Barlow. And here is Marion. Here's the dude. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 25 points for the dude.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Carrington. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Marion passes to the dude. Here's Trichet. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Heat got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Temple. Puts up a 3. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. His three-pointer's off the mark. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Heat in Miami. Here's Carrington. Russell left side. Hits the jumper in space. Russell's got 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Carrington. Here's Walsh. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Carrington. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Now Halliburton. Ripped away. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Warren. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. Warren's got his first 2 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Carrington. Pulls up. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Nets. And it's Halliburton missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Temple. There's 1:59 left here in the second. To the middle. Here's Carrington. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
The dude passes to Warren. The Nets working the ball around now. Puts it up from 7. Rivers kicks to Warren. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. The dude. 1:30 left to play in the first half. The tray. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Washington calls timeout. The Nets making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the Wizards, Thomas checked in for Achua. And Charles subbed in for Blunt. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Thomas passes to Halliburton. Inside, here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down hard.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Doncic outside. Washington with the rebound. Temple's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
32 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas a screen on Doncic. Here's Carrington. The rebound by the Nets. Warren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Humphries. Thomas grabs the rebound. Here's Temple. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Washington Wizards.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Halliburton, Sarr out there with Thomas, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Halliburton passes to Sarr. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And it's Carrington missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Got a hand on it. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's the dude. He has 35. And that one's good, Ingram. And the Nets lead by 14.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. This one for 3. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Sarr. Halliburton's got 10.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Wizards trail by 14. Temple the pass to Halliburton. Here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. The shot. Halliburton, no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And it's blocked. Here's Barlow. They grabbed their own miss. Here's the dude. He has 38 in the game. No one covering. He's got 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Thomas. Halliburton with it. Lays it up off the glass.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defense is right there. There's a screen. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Temple. No scoring in this one. From 13, the rebound by the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Count it. The dude's got 40 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Wizards trail by 15. Now, here is Halliburton. 12 points for him. Shoots the three. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's the Nets now, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Halliburton with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Ingram passes to Barlow. Here's Trichet, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Halliburton outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's the dude. Here's Barlow. Good on the bucket. Barlow's got his second basket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on that one. James checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 14. James kicks to Temple. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to the dude. Nice move. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Wizards trail by 14. Fires the three. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Doncic is checked in for the dude. Tries a three off the inbound. Connects from three-point range. Temple's got himself on the board with three there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout. The Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Rivers out there with the dude. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Marion. And it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Barlow's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Here's Carrington to the inside. Temple lays it up and banks it in.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's Barlow. Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 7.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Carrington. And a miss there on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The dude passes to Ingram. Pass to the dude. Back to Ingram. Here's the dude. James defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Rivers. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Carrington. To the middle. And it's blocked.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And Washington making a change here. Luntz checked in. Wizards trail by 9. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Carter. Here's Temple over Marion. And another miss by Washington. Here's the dude. And it's Marion in the corner. Rivers kicks to Marion. Shot clock at 6. Here's the dude. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Carrington missing.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Timeout, Wizards. For the Wizards, Thomas checked in for Blunt, and it's Russell in for James. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw good from the dude. Good on both.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Carter outside, down low, and the slam dunk by Russell.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The dude misses. Wizards trail by 10. Russell passes to Carter. Here's Carrington. And it's Thomas at the elbow. To the paint. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Russell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington. Ingram passes to the dude. Back to Ingram. Pass to the dude. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Temple. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Rivers. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Temple.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Releases. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Carter outside. Back to Temple. Takes the three. A rebound by the Nets. Barlow's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Out to Ingram. Nets passing it around. Rivers passes to the dude. Puts up a deep three. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Thomas with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Washington making some changes. Sarr comes in for Carter. Halliburton subbed in for Russell. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to the dude. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Halliburton for 3. A rebound by the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one's good. The dude's got 49 points in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Sarr. There's the 3. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Sarr. Sarr's got 5 assists tonight. Nets leading by 3. Here's the dude. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46, 47%. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to the dude. Three-pointer. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got 6 assists here tonight.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Song. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Marion, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Alex Song. That's good from Marion. And Marion drops them both. And Washington has possession. 9-point game. Halliburton passes to Sarr.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Free throw good. Sarr. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's the dude, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That is good from the dude. Both shots good from the stripe. Wizards trail by 9. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Now Sarr, the layup off target. Marion passes to the dude. Driving the lane, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Sarr throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here's the dude, and the layup's good off the glass. The dude's got 59 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Nets leading by 11. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Bounce pass, Halliburton. 1:10 left in the fourth. The floater, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the dude.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. So he gets them both. And Brooklyn has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Halliburton on the wing. Sarr. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And that's now 35 points for Alex Sarr. And he commits the intentional foul. .36 seconds left in the game. And there's the drive.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. Rebound, Brooklyn. Driving to the basket. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.
Yeah, big. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?